Outtalk.co.uk, where you can get your thoughts, opinions, and basically argue with other Wednesday fans about Wednesday. Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Middlesbrough review. Now, it's a Friday night game, so it's on Sky, obviously, so it'll be interesting to see how we do tonight. I'm going to be interested to see how we play because Middlesbrough have been set up well and they've been really good this season so far, but they are set up like a very much a Tony Pulis side is, very defensively and works well. The team tonight is Dawson, Palmer, Pelopousi, Fletcher, Bannon, Thornley, Leeds, Zhao, Reach, Hector and Penny. Subs are Wildsmith, Fox, Poodle, Anamar, Kirby, Preston and New Hugh. Now, New Hugh technically being the only attacking forward change that we could make. As we all know, Fortieri is out injured for a while. Winnell's just started getting back to full fitness and Hooper's back to getting to fitness but not quite there yet. He had a little bit of a knock, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But let's see how we do in this game. So, the first half, we gave the ball away a lot. We didn't keep possession well at all. In terms of chances, we probably had the best one of the night so far with Reach hitting the bar. It was fantastic bowling by Bannon. And there's been great little interplays of passing from Bannon, Penny, Reach. But Penny tonight had been a bit off. He's done too many silly tricks and flicks to try and get around his man, which is his game to be fair. But it's not working tonight, and Zhao's done that as well. And Zhao looks a little bit uninterested at times, but we've been doing alright, but we are defending really well. But a lot of the chances in terms of them getting the ball is our own doing. We're just giving them the ball. Sometimes like even putting crosses over our own box to another defender, which is just not working. Need to change that at half time. So far it's been quite a boring game as well. Reach had a chance which was saved, but we didn't get the corner for that. And it's just been a bit of a snooze fest this game so far. So at half time it is 0-0. Well, that second half did not go to plan for us at all. They got two very quick goals. Two mistakes by Tom Lee for their goals as well. Second one blatantly. Thornley did bad as well in the first goal as well. Just let the ball bounce and it's just poor by us. Let's just talk about their second goal for a minute. How the hell do we give the ball away that cheaply? Tom Lee comes out of defence with the ball, trying to go forward with it, trying to see if anyone wants the ball, and just goes to play a back pass, a very horrible back pass. He's way from his goal. Bessick takes it, squares it up for Asan Malonga, and it's 2-0. And that was two goals in the space of about 4 minutes. Our defence looks ridiculously bad. No clean sheet again. And it's just poor, but we had a moment where we really struggled in that game, and we got back into it. Don't get me wrong, we did get back into the game, but it was poor. Zhao had a very poor game, and New Hugh came on for him. It was just a weird one. Referee had some interesting calls. Fletcher had an elbow to the face. Nothing got given. Another day, a referee might have seen that as a red. Some of the decisions were a little bit stop-start at times. Just little thing. Penny had a poor game as well. First one he probably had. But Adam Reach sent us all home with something at least. Another Adam Reach worldie. 20 yards out. It comes in from a corner. Clayton gets rid of it. He doesn't get tight of his man either. And gets it to Reach, and Reach just volleys it. But right near the end, there was a bit of a goalmouth scramble. It looked more like rugby than it did football. Doesn't go over the line at all, so it was an excellent block by Ayala for them. But also, at the same time, he's the same player that elbowed Fletcher, so he could be lucky to be on the pitch in that sense. But in that second half, actually, in the end of the game, Middlesbrough had at least 6 players that have all played centre-back in their careers. So that tells you how much Pulis does this whole going for it. But wasn't good enough tonight. We're always like this after an international break. We tend to always take a while to get back into the swing of things and get going. Next game is on Tuesday versus QPR. We're going to want to completely put this game to bed, see what we can do. We do have the issue at the minute where now we don't have Fortieri. We're back to what we had a little bit when Jock came in. Not many strikers, yet we have those on the books. At the moment, our striking situation is Fletcher, Zhao, Newhue. That is it. Hooper's not ready yet. Winnell might get thrown in, you never know, just to help on bench, come on for like 15 minutes near the end of the game to get some game time. Really need him to start getting his fitness back up as well, and hopefully not had any setbacks. Could really do with Hooper back as well. But defensively, we are very, very poor, and this whole not having a clean sheet thing could cost us in the end. At the end of the season, you don't know yet, but it has been very, very poor. Lee just doesn't look comfortable at times. I think Leuven's showed a lot of the mistakes he did in now league game that we're seeing. But it's a young back four though. It's a very young back four. So let's see what happens. But it wasn't a great game. We lose. It's not the start we wanted for the weekend. And I reckon by the end of this weekend, we'll be out of the playoffs position for no doubt. So we'll be having to get back into it. So let's see what happens. It's the second defeat in 10 games. So need to put it behind us, start afresh, and work towards the QPR game on Tuesday night. Don't forget to go to outtalk.co.uk after this video.